Today in the Woodyard, we got saws. Here we go.
So Tyler's here again today, and we brought saws. He's got saws, I got saws. We got a lot of saws, and he's got a lot of saws I don't have. Like, I think you only got, well, actually, I don't have any of them.
You got one.
Well, yeah, but you got the different model there. Yep. So yeah, he's got a 435. He's got a 460 Rancher, and then a 365 Rancher, which is essentially a 371. Yep. A 372, and he's got a 592 XPG with the heated handlebars, and I have the Husqvarna 592 XP, not heated handlebars, just the saw, but he's got the heated handlebars, so sometime today I'm going to swap ours out so he doesn't know that he's got that. And then I also have two 572s here and here, and then I've got a 576, and then an oldie but a goodie, a 55 Husqvarna. So we got 9 different saws here, and we've got some logs behind the camera, and we're going to do some cutting, because I've never cut with these 3 before. I've never cut with those size saws, so it'll be kind of interesting, and we're going to have both our 592s screaming at the same time, so that'll be kind of fun. So let's do some cutting. Hopefully these aren't too expanded. Good to go. Let's go move some wood. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the tractor, I have the grapple on the front, and I'm going to move some of these big logs over behind the camera. We're going to put them in an area where we can do some cutting. So here we go, I got some log movement happening here. I like to move logs. There, we got something to play with now. So we've got the logs all lined up over here. You can see they're all in a nice pretty pile. We got a small crooked snake up on top there. And because we got all different size saws, we're gonna start with the little bitty weeny one here. We're gonna start with the 435. And the 435 is what, a 34cc saw?
It is a 41cc saw.
41, okay.
Yep,
okay.
and it's perfect for limbing. That's what I like using it for.
Yeah, nice short one, yep.
Nice homeowner saw.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's if you're gonna get just a saw for around the house, that's all most guys need. My dad has one, he loves it because it's nice and light. And like you said, your dad loves it.
Yep, that's
nice
what he likes using all the time. He'll start cutting rounds with it. I'm like, lemon only, get a
Yeah.
bigger one.
Yeah, yep. And then we've got the 55, which is like a 50cc, which is like the 55 Rancher was after the 455 Rancher, but that's basically what that is. And then from there, then you've got the 460 Rancher, which is like a 455, just a little bit bigger.
Yep.
And
59 cc's.
59 cc, and then the 365, which we thought was 65 cc, but it's actually 71. So it's basically the same saw as the 372, but it's just a little different features on it as well. But that's going to be a nice saw to run. I've never ran that, so that'll be cool. And then you've got your big boy, the 592 XPG with the heated handlebars. We're going to fry our hands off on that today. And your switch on that, you showed me that the other day. I didn't realize
it's on the back side over here.
So if I come out of the sun, so you can see right. So right there's the switch. Just go ahead and flip it up once so they can see. It's a little toggle switch. So you can use, it's out of the way, so you're not going to bump it. It's not on the outside. It's not, I think a lot of them are over here if I remember right. But cause my brother's got heated handlebars, and that's nice. He's going to want one of those. So that's that. And then I've got the 55, and then there's the 576, which is like 75 or 7 cc, I don't know, 70 something cc.
74.
74, yep. And then the 572, very similar cc's. And then there's another 572, and then the 592, which is actually 93 cc's.
Yep.
I thought it was 92, it's actually 93. Look, but mine does not have heated handlebars, but I do have the lightweight bar on, which is nice. So we've got all these different saws that we're gonna cut with, and we've mainly got some big chunks over here. So we're gonna start with the little weenie saws, and we're gonna cut this one up. We're just gonna try, and we're gonna kind of do a handoff. We'll do a couple cuts, have the other guy cut, grab another saw, do a couple cuts, hand it off, just kind of go back and forth, and we'll get to the bigger saws on some of the bigger stuff, and we'll cut this up. But mainly, this is just playing. We're not really doing production. This is just goofing off. It's a nice day today. It's a Sunday. No one's here. We can do whatever we want here, which I do every day. So let's do some cutting. Sound good?
Yes.
It cuts, but I wouldn't want to do anything bigger than about a 2-inch cut, because you gotta like, come on, let's cut. But it cuts. It just doesn't have much power. I mean, I'm used to the 592 now.
Yep.
So yeah, you grab this, it's like, what the heck? Because it's like 1/3 the saw. But hey, for limbing, this would be nice.
Or a small homeowner just doing some tree work.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're gonna turn on the 460. Oh, I'm gonna do the 55 first. I haven't ran this in a long time. So we'll start this one up here. I haven't ran this in probably a year. Not a lot of vibration happening. pretty slow. A little better, but not a lot. It's smoking. So now we got the 460. We'll give this one a try here. You got a short bar, so that'll help.
Yep, 20 inch.
Oh, she wants to run. Big difference.
Oh yeah.
This cuts way faster than the other two. And it's 60 cc's, is that right?
Yep, 59.
Well, it says 60 on
Oh,
there.
maybe it is 60
yeah,
then.
60 cc, so yeah, a little bit bigger makes a big difference. There's some sawdust on there. So yeah, as far as the homeowner goes, I mean, the little saws are nice, but get a bigger one. Or have a little bitty one for limit and then get a bigger saw. Because I think at 60 cc's, my opinion, is you're just at the point of where you're starting to have a pretty decent saw. 70 cc's is like, to me, ideal. Not too big, not too small. And then you get to the big boys and then you have some fun. So let's run some big ones now. You hear the compression? Hear the compression?
Yeah.
Pop. Pop, 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 pop. This is better. That's a whole nother step up because this is 70 cc's and the last one was 60. Every 10 cc's you gain a lot. This is real similar to a 372 that I run, my brother's got. Real similar to a 572. Yeah, that's a nice saw. I'm not real excited about the 28-inch bar though. That's a long bar.
Yes, it is.
And a lot of guys are like, oh, that's not long. Yeah, but look at your cutting. I'm at the dirt right there. That's why I like a 24-inch to be pretty much, I don't want to cut the dirt. And it's a lot more to hang on to too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weight there. But if you got to cut a big tree, it'd be nice to have. All right, your turn now.
Very comparable to my 365, just a little bit more power.
A little bit, not much.
And a shorter bar helps a lot.
Oh yeah,
with a 24 instead of the 28.
Yep, yep. I think the rakers might be a little aggressive.
Yeah, just a little bit. But it cuts nice.
Oh yeah, that's 572 is a really nice saw.
Yep. Weight comparable to the 592, it's a lot lighter.
Yeah,
a little bit less power,
couple
but
pounds lighter. Yeah, but now you go to the 592 and that's a whole nother
beast.
World. That's a whole nother world. Let's do that one next.
I like the high idle. As Chris's brother Ken or Shibe would say, woo!
You know what sounds better than a 592 chainsaw running?
So we've created a beautiful pile of carnage.
Yep.
And when we were cutting, he was using his 592 with a brand new chain.
Yep.
And I was using my 592 with a chain which just was nubs. And I noticed when we were cutting, you definitely cut faster. Your saw was going through the same piece of wood faster, because I looked when you started and when I started, you finished, definitely was behind. So just that little bit of difference in just same saw, but a different chain. The new chain, which was, actually it's not brand new, it was, you've used it a little
bit.
But then I sharpened it really good and I took the rakers down just a little bit, but my saw is down to where it literally is down to its last few nubs, and it's still sharp and it still cuts good because it's a big saw.
Yep.
But it was not as fast as yours. So when you're looking at production, for those of you that think you want to try to squeak out every last little bit of tooth you can get, once you, like my brother Ken says, once you get past halfway, you're losing production time. If you get down to where, say, there's only a third of the tooth left, you're wasting time. You need to get rid of it. Yes, it'll still cut, save it for an emergency, but use a new chain.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And change them. So it's a nice looking pile of wood. What do you think we could do to make it look better? Should we give it a try?
I think we got an idea.
How about this? That's better!
Yes, it is!
So there you go, folks. We did a little bit of cutting. That was fun. Tyler here brought his 4 saws. I had my 5 saws. We played with them all a little bit.
Yep.
And the moral of the story is, what we found out is what?
Yeah, run all different sorts of saws. See what you like, see what works for you, what you're going to use them for.
But the golden rule is?
Always go bigger.
Bigger's better. Yeah, if you want to do any kind of production, get a bigger saw.
Yes.
Get the biggest one you can handle, get comfortable with it, and then try one a little bigger once you get used to that. Because leapfrogging 10 cc's at a time,
it's a big difference.
It's a big difference. And if you go 20 or 30 cc's above what you've got, that's a huge difference.
Yes. Hopefully in the video you can see that there's the difference between 10 cc's, the sound and how fast they cut. From the 40 to the 50, and even from 50 to 60, there's quite a big jump.
And then from 60 to 70 is a big jump. And then when you go from 70 to 93, it's like, wow, hang on. It's serious. It's like going from a moped to a crotch rocket.
Yes, it is.
It's just a big difference. So there you go. That's it for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke the buttons, hit them all. Tomorrow I'll be back 5:30 a.m. with a new video for you. Between now and then, go to my channel. There's 800 videos. If you like this one, I got lots more. Go watch them.
Good night, Irene.